Welcome back to the Directory Advantage Screencast. In this episode, we are going to create a new event. I'm on the demo site here, the Jamesport Kids Directory, and I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the Events section, just to give you an idea of what we're going to do here. This is the Events section. When we land on it, we have some featured upcoming events. The user can look at all upcoming events, and then they can also search by month over here. What we're going to do is we're going to add a new event. We're actually going to add another Kids Reading Room event. If we click on this Kids Reading Room, which is a featured event, it says, December 13th, there's a Kids Reading Room at the Jamesport Library. We're going to add another Kids Reading Room at the Jamesport Library for Friday, December 18th. So this is basically the information we're going to enter: the when, the where, the cost, and then a little bit about the event. So what we got to do is log into our control panel. Our control panel is demo.kidsdirectory.com/hello is the URL. It's your directory address /hello. Submit our password. And here we are, and we're at the control panel. So what we're going to do is hover over the Publish tab, and we're going to go to Events. Okay, so first of all, our event is going to need a name, and that's what goes in this this title section, and it's going to be called Kids Reading Room. The event location is the next thing we need to put down, and it's at the Jamesport Library. The event cost, you can put the cost of the event. In this case, it's a free event, so we'll just type the word free. And then I've got a little event summary I'm going to paste in for that part of the site, or for that part of the listing. So that's pretty much all of that information. Of course, we need a date and time. So I click on the date tab up there. Do that again there for you. Click on the date tab, and then the event is going to be on the entry date thing here. So we're going to go to click on the date, December 18th in this case. So it turns green. That means it's been selected, and then we're going to put in the time. I'm going to make it a 2:30 p.m. time. We don't need to mess with expiration date or comment expiration since there's no comments. The only other thing we have to do here is select the status of this event entry. Right now it's set to open, which means if we were to save it right now, it would automatically be put in the all events section of the events page, of the event section. You can also set it to close, which would mean it's saved within the site, but it doesn't actually display for site visitors. We can make this a featured event. In that case, it would show up not only in the all events in the calendar, but it would also show up on that featured events page. And then the other status is pending, and really the only reason event would be pending is if a user had submitted an event. Any user submitted event is automatically set to pending until you, the publisher, set it to a different status. And pending events do not show up on the website. Okay, so here we go. We're going to set this to featured because I want this to show up in the featured events as well as the other event listings. So that's all we need to do. I'm going to hit the submit button over here. Okay, it says new entry event, or new entry submitted, Kids Reading Room, and it gives us just the text that we typed in there. I'm going to go back then to the home page of our events section. Alright, and if we scroll down, you can see here's our new Kids Reading Room event that we just created. Here's the old one up here. Here's the new one. If we click on this, we can see it right here. And then we can also see that it should be highlighted. If we go over here in the calendar, in the calendar. And there, if we click on the 18th, there it is, Kids Reading Room. So back to this events page, Kids Reading Room. It's got our date information. It's got the about. And then notice this orange button here, edit this. This only shows up if you're logged in as a publisher. And it's kind of nice because what it allows you to do then is it allows you a shortcut back to that entry page in the control panel. So instead of going into the edit section and then trying to find this event, we have a nice little shortcut via this orange button. This orange button only shows up for a publisher when a publisher is logged in. And that's how you create a new event listing. That's it.